On June 12, 1994, a double murder in Brentwood, Los Angeles, set off one of the most famous and controversial criminal trials in history. At its center was O.J. Simpson, an NFL superstar, actor, and beloved public figure. What followed was a media circus that captivated millions around the globe. Today, we'll dive deep into the case that divided opinions and left a lasting impact on America's legal system and society. It all began late at night on June 12, 1994. Nicole Brown Simpson, O.J. Simpson's ex-wife, and her friend, Ron Goldman, were brutally murdered outside Nicole's condominium. Nicole was found lying in a pool of blood with multiple stab wounds, while Ron, who had seemingly tried to intervene, was discovered nearby with similar injuries. The crime scene was gruesome, with clear signs of a violent struggle. Investigators quickly began piecing together evidence, and within days, suspicion fell on O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was no ordinary suspect. He was a national icon, a former NFL running back with a Hall of Fame career and a charming public persona. But his private life was far more complicated. Nicole and O.J. had divorced 2 years earlier after a tumultuous relationship marked by allegations of domestic violence. These allegations, along with physical evidence, pointed investigators in his direction. On June 17, 1994, as police prepared to arrest O.J., he fled. What followed was one of the most surreal moments in American television history, a slow-speed chase involving O.J. in a white Ford Bronco with his friend Al Cowlings driving. Helicopters hovered overhead, and millions of Americans watched live as Simpson, reportedly holding a gun, threatened to take his own life. After hours of negotiation, the chase ended at O.J.'s Brentwood estate, where he was taken into custody. What happened next was unprecedented. The trial, which began in January 1995, was dubbed the trial of the century. It lasted over 8 months, with every moment broadcast live to an audience of millions. O.J.'s defense team, famously known as the Dream Team, included high-profile lawyers like Robert Shapiro, Johnny Cochran, and F. Lee Bailey. Their strategy was to cast doubt on the prosecution's evidence and highlight potential racial bias in the LAPD's handling of the case. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence. O.J.'s blood was found at the crime scene. A bloody glove matching one found at his home was discovered near Nicole's body, and his DNA matched samples taken from the crime scene. But the defense countered every point. They argued that evidence may have been planted, and the LAPD's lead detective, Mark Furman, was accused of being racist and dishonest. One of the most dramatic moments came when O.J. tried on the infamous gloves in court. They appeared too small, leading to Cochran's now famous line, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." On October 3, 1995, after only 4 hours of deliberation, the jury delivered their verdict. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of both murders. The courtroom erupted, and reactions across the country were split. For many, the verdict was a victory against systemic racism in the justice system. For others, it was a miscarriage of justice. Although O.J. was acquitted in the criminal trial, he faced a civil trial in 1997, where he was found liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole and Ron. He was ordered to pay $33.5 million in damages to their families. In the years following, O.J.'s life continued to be turbulent, marked by legal troubles and financial struggles. In 2007, he was convicted of armed robbery in Las Vegas and spent 9 years in prison. The O.J. Simpson case left an indelible mark on American culture. It raised questions about race, celebrity, and the justice system that are still debated today. The trial also transformed the media's role in high-profile cases, setting the stage for the 24/7 news cycle we see today. The case of O.J. Simpson remains a landmark moment in legal and cultural history. Was justice served, or did fame and privilege tip the scales? The debate continues. What do you think about this case? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most fascinating